Assalamu alaikum. Tonight's name is el-Metin. Allah Ta'ala is el-Metin. El-Metin is a lot like el-Qawi, except it's a little bit more intense. So el-Qawi meant that Allah is the strongest. El-Metin means that Allah is so incredibly, extraordinarily strong. Strength is one of the things that Allah tells us in the Quran, is how you can tell what is a true God and what's not. What's truly worth your worship and your hope and your fear and your trust, and what's not. And he tells us this in the story of Abraham alayhi salam. Maybe you remember this story. Abraham is very sad that his people worship idols. And so he gets an idea. One day he waits for everyone in the village to leave. It's their Eid, it's their holiday. He pretends to be sick. When everyone has left, he goes to the temple where they have all of these idols. And he takes an axe and he destroys all of the idols except for one of them. He actually takes the axe that he used and he hangs it around the neck of the big idol to make it look like maybe the big idol is the one that destroyed the rest of the idols. As you can imagine, Abraham's people come back and they are very upset. They are extremely angry and they immediately start to suspect that it was Abraham's fault. Abraham is a little bit tricky though. He says to them, why don't you ask the big idol that's still there? He's there holding the axe. Ask him what happened. This tricks them for a minute. But then they realize, wait a second, Abraham, these idols can't talk. They can't defend themselves. There's no way the biggest idol could have destroyed the others because it can't do anything like that. And so Abraham then has them. He caught them. He says to them, if they can't destroy other idols, and they can't even protect themselves, or speak or talk to anybody, then why are you worshiping them? The fact that they can't protect themselves, they don't have the strength to defend themselves, disqualifies them from any sort of worship or servitude or anything like that. In fact, if something can't defend itself, it requires something else. It's needy, depends on something else to keep it safe. So Allah is al-Metin. He doesn't need anybody to keep him safe. Allah keeps everything safe and defends everybody. And no one can hurt Allah in any way at all. That's what makes him al-Metin. And that's all for tonight. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.